Ay, grabe. Uy, murag,
Murag ikaw ang
Oo,
giapas.
murag ako man ang, dili man akong kaslo na ni siguro. Ma'am, sir. Pero kanang just to have me as their friend.
Ano ba to? Grand Mensing Hotel ba to?
Pajogi ka dito. Tama. Spot on. Tama. Nahimo siyang passion. Kaya kung if you're into hosting just for the money, for the fame, for the popularity, wala. Dili ka malungkan. Kay mulubad man gid ang kasikatan, mulubad, mawadan man yung kwarta. Pero what's burning inside of you is kanang passion gani to do what you love to do, to excel in what you do. Mao diha ako. Director
Hello mga ka-All Talks of Life and welcome to All Talks of Life Season 2 where we share stories and insights of inspiring and awesome individuals. And today we are honored to have one of Davao's most prolific and most seasoned masters of ceremony. Isipin niyo po, 28 years in hosting, trusted name in events industry, and always leaving an impression on countless milestones and celebration. The one and only Masters of Ceremony, Don Gonzales! Don, welcome to All Talks
Thank you,
by.
Guido. Grabe nga introduction. I'm so overwhelmed. The pleasure is mine.
But there's a lot of things to be talked about.
Yes,
So,
alright.
sugdan na to.
Shoot! Alright.
Sama sa pangutanan ako sa show na ako, andam na ba ka?
Andam na kaayo.
Alright. Don,
Right.
giunsa nimo pagsugod sa hosting profession nimo?
Sa school, ako always gina-appoint nga host, MC sa school. Because even when I was younger, murag dako, booming bigla akong voice sa una pa. Mo nang in every activity sa school, ako always they look for me. Tapos the teachers will assign me to do the hosting. From then on, it progressed when I also started teaching. Murag na mas ni akong voice, and then I also decided to join the radio.
Mhm.
Diha na mo na tong mga sinugdanan, the journey which led to where I am now.
Ano na una, radio o teaching?
Simultaneous siya actually do. Sabay
So
siya.
pag-graduate nimo college,
Yes, nauna lang siya slightly gamay ang teaching.
mhm.
Tapos there was an opening for pwede ba mo mention?
Oh,
Mellow
pwede
Touch.
kayo. Wala na, no holds barred diri ba eh.
Mellow Touch, tapos nagtry lang ko kay murag I'm into music magid pod even when I was younger. And then na-opening sa radio.
So simultaneous.
Oh,
Gaano ka katagal nag-teach sa Assumption?
2 years lang.
2 years.
2 years lang. Tapos, nag-try po ko college. Kaya Assumption High School ako
Yeah.
natudloan. Nag-try po ko college just to get a feel ba of teaching. Basig, this might be my line. Tapos, nag-San Pedro College ko for 2 years also. Philosophy ang itudlo. Pero, murag mas naagid ang pull towards radio broadcasting. Murag kuan ko sa teaching, I veered away from teaching. I focused on hosting again. Ay, sa radio.
So sabay sila nung binabalanse mo.
Yes.
Para bang yung puso mo, your heart is in radio.
Right.
So yun yung wow. Doon pala nagsimula si Don Gonzales. And I remember, magkaano talaga tayo nito ng mga taon doon remember manggod ko, I think it was in 1996 we're both starting siguro sa hosting. Kaya ikaw sa radio, ako sa TV man
ka.
ko.
Alright.
Sayaw-sayaw, 'di ba? Tapos turn into host, ikaw DJ, pero kano say mag-abot ta sa mga school events.
Yes, oo.
Sa Panabo.
Mao tong first na kong kuan, murag professional gid nga ko nang I get paid.
Yun pala talaga yung
Yes.
first na
Katong professional gid nga I get paid. Mao gid to. First event ko nako.
get paid. Do you remember how much is your first?
Oh, vividly I can remember. It was in 1996 and I had my first kanang paycheck 700 pesos doki. 700 di ko kalimutan to. Magting. Inok.
Pero mao man gyud ang rate sa Davao.
Yes,
tungod.
oo. Ito when we started siguro, mga 90, mga mid to late 90s, yun? Less 1,000 pa. Less than 1,000
And
pa.
disclaimer lang, nagsimula kami 10 years old.
Para di kayo halata that, no?
Ay, nako. Well, Don, after that gig, kailan lumipad si Don as una ka talagang nakilala as a wedding host?
Ani magod siya, Doc. Marag, there were only a handful of us. Gamay ra gid. Give it like 3 or 5 na siguro ta.
Yeah, I could name, actually, we could name
Sige,
everybody.
yeah.
Ako kasi late pa ako pumasok sa events hosting kasi I was focused. Ang maalala ko, Bong Aportodera,
yes,
Mikey
pioneer
Aportodera,
Mikey.
you sa wedding, Joey C yata?
Joey C, yes.
and Al Ryan.
Al Ryan Alejandre. Mona,
Kayo yung top 5 when it comes to weddings.
Oo.
When you started, automatic ba na ito na yung gusto mo kaagad or nagre-radio ka pa nung time na yun?
Nag-radio pa ko ato. I was still into the radio. At the same, simultaneous gina siya. Kaya murag, it's, there's a thin line between broadcasting and hosting naman. Murag, public speaking gihapon, you are a people person, ano ba? Ako ko yung ma-remember, murag, maoto ang starting point, murag, springboard na ko into bigger wedding events. Katong kay Ma'am Kuray, katong sa kuan gud. Kay never had I kanang ended an event nga walay manguta na mag-inquire gid. Uy, nice kanang how do I contact you? Can we get you as our host? Anana.
Grabe yun doon, no? Started with 700 pesos, then ngayon ang 700 pesos, hindi kulang na pangbayad ng spinner natin.
Exactly.
Well, started humbly, starting with that, tapos it grew. Pero I think you are the one of the few, or ikaw lang yun sa mga host na totally embrace it as your sole profession.
Yes. Okay, daghang mga opportunities to get into other things, no? Which are actually closer to hosting, no? Like event organizing, kuan, entertainment, lang forms of entertainment. Pero murag dili gid akong heart sa hosting. Dok, tapos mo nang focus na ko ni para if you say master good kanang imuha lang yun na siya.
So, that's why Don Gonzales, Masters of Ceremonies yun. So, you owned it talaga. Yun talaga.
Okay. Oo man ta, pero sige.
Okay. Speaking of hosting, ilan ang pinakamaraming na host na event ni Don sa isang araw?
Ideally, isa ra gid unta kay para ma-focus nimo. Unya kay there were only a few of us. So murag I had 3 weddings in a day. Mao gid ang pinaka-peak gid sa akong. Yes, Doc. Imagine breakfast. Na ako ikuan event. Tapos nag-lunch. Tapos pag-abot og dinner, another. Ano ba? Ganang funny thing to look back ba nga. Wow. Nahimo na ako.
I think you're you're one of the few who can do that. Kasi ako, I never did that. I never did that. Siguro the most that I hosted is 2 events.
2 siguro.
Tapos handful of 5 lang kay di na ako kaya.
Right.
Going back to being a master of ceremony, ano yung parang pinaka-awesome memory mo, pinaka-the best memory mo in hosting weddings or in hosting in general?
One is, I can say nga kanang nana ko invitations outside Davao. Ano ba? I went to places as far as Baguio, Cebu, Manila, ano ba? Wala. Pwede di ta i-export from Davao ba kay atong pool of talents nato diri sa Davao. We are very eloquent, very articulate sa English, ano ba? Nice. Tapos when I had kanang mga I wanna say good kanang mga Muslim weddings. Mo gyud na tanong shoot sa akong career because kaning mga Muslim, mga Islam believers, di gyud na sila mobaba og 500 guests. They can go up to 1,000, 2,000, 3,000.
Speaking
max,
of maraming guests, anong pinaka-biggest number of wedding guests na host mo?
Mga 3,000.
Wow!
Yes. Kini mga Islam believers, mga Muslims, 1,500 guests. Napo na sila yung mga mga pila mga performers, mga drivers nila, mga so all in all naagid sa mga 3, the biggest I had
3,000
hosted, ano ba? Tapos napoy funny pod Loki is kanang mga i-move ganilang date just to secure me as the host. As dili mauni akong vacant type kana na mo wedding.
How do you feel pag
Ay
ganun,
grabe.
Doy?
Uy, murag ako
Murag
gid-
ikaw ang
Oo,
giapas.
murag ako man ang dili man akong kaslon ani siguro. Ma'am, sir. Pero kanang just to have me as their host, nga i-move gid nilang wedding date. Ana ba mo? Wow. Mao na yung mga kuan sa mga cream of the crop sa akong kuan makarin.
Parang mga unforgettable moments sa'yo na kumbaga makataba ng puso
Yes.
as a host na
Correct,
para bang somebody values you with your craft.
Mm.
Don, balik lang ta in hosting wedding so that the current wedding scene could understand how Don Gonzales started and how the event industry in weddings, even in debut started. Na tung una, wala pa spinner.
Right, wala.
That's why you have your own mic. Kay kita ang magbitbit sa atong mic kay
Right.
dili reliable tanang microphone
yes.
sa venue. Kay wala pa may mga dili pa man tanan mag-provide og service. I'm sure naabutan mo na ang sound system hotel lang.
Hotel pa. Oo. Dili pa ana ka-elaborate ang wedding supplies, ang mga event suppliers dili sa tong.
So unsang style ni Don before?
I go to the venue, unya I bring stacks of CDs gid. Bay, grabe CDs.
Yeah.
Tapos, siyempre, para to put live sa program, ay music scoring, ay background. Unya, CD per CD. Unya, endorse na ako sa technician
Yes.
sa hotel.
Mao
Kaya
gid
mara may
ginabuhat.
ma-available. Never had, I thought nga, pwede din mo incorporate og marag spinner. Mao na ang standard before ba nga?
Yeah.
Ikaw lang mo i-hire. You bring yourself, your microphone siguro. Tapos, ang background, I took the initiative nga, butangan siguro itong scoring siguro, para na ay live ang atong program. Games, kung may music, murag di mo kayo siguro. Ano ba?
So, ang ginabuhat ni Don, sama po sa ginabuhat ni Robic ug ni Al Ryan tong una, na kung kinsa tong technician sa hotel,
right.
pitikan gamay.
Oh, yes.
Hatagan gamay.
Para gwapo po na itong background music diha.
Oo, para dili po tabiyaan.
Yes. Kay sa hotel, divided siya into different function rooms.
Yes,
Iyahago na tanan.
Yes,
So kung
isa
ay
lang.
function magsabay, mabiyaan imong event.
Ano ba to? Grand Mensing Hotel ba to?
Padogi ka dito. Tama, spot on. Tama kayo.
Diba? That's a real
Tapos mensing kuan kay to. Boom kito
Boom
mensing
yun kayo sila dito. Those are the time. Tapos natong technician dito. Tapos syempre, para di kabiyaan, natagan ni mong technician,
yes.
ang microphone.
Oh.
Kano saan ipalit si Don ng iyang signature mic?
97 siguro. 97, 98. Ano?
97, 98.
Oh, when I started na pag-host na ginako, nga kato, you mentioned nga dili reliable ang mga sound systems, ana ba mo bisa maglisod po siguro ko. Na-envision gid nako kanang when I sa una pa nga, if I last long in the business, in the hosting industry, in the events industry, I have to be remembered as someone nga naagi ko signature. Ano ba? So I was thinking nga microphone gid siguro. Dugay na ako nakakuan na nakahuna-huna. High school, elementary pa nga. Siguro I have to have my own microphone. Muna, pag 97, ka-remember po ko first event na ko, asa to na ko nagamit.
Asa, kay kinsang event?
Sa Grand Regal Hotel, si Glenda Necesario.
Wow.
Og I forgot the name of the husband. Kay Katong
mic na to.
Ano ka, gamitin pa na, wala, di pa kayo kabalo sa technical sa
And guys, this is pre-Shopee days.
Pre-Shopee wala days, pa yung online shopping.
Pre-Facebook
wala
days,
pa.
Wala pa yung usong branding.
Exactly.
Kabalo na ka sa branding nimo sa microphone.
Basta ang ako lang Elvis Presley microphone, vintage microphone, kana akong signature. So from then on, naghimo kong mga collaterals, calling cards, mga posters. Mo gito akong ginagamit. Tapos
Poster. Ayaw ingna, napaka-clear book to muna.
Tama gid kayo. Tapos kanang
Hindi kasi I also had that, di ba? Wala pa man tayong mga PowerPoint.
Wala pa tayo iPad, wala pa tayo mga nga, ma'am, mao ni
clear
akong portfolio.
Picture,
picture.
Mangayot ta sa mga photographer tong
yes.
una bay na kay gwapong picture tas ilista nimo kung kinsang imong na host na.
Tama.
My God, Don, it brought back lots
Diba?
of memories.
These are the katong mga seed sa atong hosting.
Alam mo doon, I could imagine mga coordinators na naguna like Ma'am Annie, kinsa pa ba sila, si
there were 4, I can remember sila, Kim Leuenberger, muna sila.
si Kim Leuenberger, si Annie Lim,
sila Noel Tanza, years after.
Yeah,
pero kanina si mga Ma'am Annie,
sila yun late 90s.
Sila Liza Galang, muna sila mga contact before.
Kasi I remember Noel Tanza, pwede ko invite si Noel Tanza one of these days.
Why not?
Di ba?
He has a lot of things to talk about.
He started in Marco Polo ba si Noel? Or
Regal. Grand Regal. He was
si Noel Tanza started in Grand Regal Hotel. Tapos after that, the rest was history.
Na,
diba? So, grabe no? Dapat siguro pang-invite natin lahat ng mga dito.
Yes. Good ko na siya. Point.
Pero going back by, you stayed true to your promise na this is the profession that you want to grow old with. To be the masters of ceremony. It's not a host Kasi host pero ikaw talaga ang ownership mo, masters of ceremony. But then pandemic struck. Would you say na dito nagsimula yung pinakamahirap na part ng buhay mo?
I can speak also for the rest of the event industry, no. Kay zero gyud ang event ato bay. Wala gyud, Doc, wala gyud, as in wala gyud, no event was allowed. Moto, good thing is katong from those days nga murag peak, murag high, kuan gyud sa akong high sa akong career, I saved up. Pag abot og pandemic, mao gyud akong gihinay-hinay og kuan. Pre-pandemic days, I could cater up to 3-4 events a week, a week. Karon 4-5 a month. Ana ang drastic yun nga difference.
Pero doon, sa iyo kasi, I could imagine how hard it was for you, especially during pandemic. Kasi, like for me, yes, I'm a host, I'm a master of ceremony, I do a lot of things, pero may babalikan kasi ako
Right.
Meron akong
May
alternative
fallback
may fallback. Same as other hosts. Pero si Don, I even saw your post na hindi, you will stay as masters of ceremony even during pandemic. Bakit ganun ang prinsipyo sa buhay ni Don Gonzales?
I was known to be this, host na ko, master of ceremonies na ako. Tapos, that's the marag downside of it. Nga, wala, dili magkukuhaan Dok ka ng business minded kay nga tao. Passion lang gini ako Hilig lang gini ako ni. Tapos, marag, icing on the cake na rin, nahimo siyang kuhaan ba? Balloon siya into kanang full-fledged hosting na gid. Wala gyud ko'y fallback. Mo na siya. There were instances nga gusto ko mag-try ani. Wa gyud balik magyapon ko sa gyud hosting. Mo nang anak ko nga, this is my commitment. Where my commitment is ba? Hosting na gyud.
And I know that through your hosting, you made their special moments sa buhay ng mga tao more special.
Yes. Kaya siguro I can claim that kay lahi maganda birthday maganda, you can celebrate it every year. Pero kaning weddings, mga anniversaries, these are milestones ganyan that close to the heart. Kunya they will keep remembering memory gid ba pa. Mo nang so fortunate nga appeal ko sa ilang mga milestones sa ilang life. Tawanan po usahay kaning from their weddings, nagkaanak na. Ang longevity ba nga, ang dibo sa anak ako gihapon. Pag abot na po sa apo, ako naman gihapon.
Naabtan na gyud ang apo ba? Marag ikaw lang gyud ang nakasulti na naabtan ng apo ba? And reverse, na nakay gi-host na debut, na hantod sa wedding.
Yes.
Ikaw gyapon nag-host.
Yes, na ako ana.
So milestones na gyud. Pero doon, balik going back, you said that you wanted to be a host that even during the pandemic. In your darkest moments during the pandemic, kasi wala ito mauna yung panginabuhin mo. Kinsa ni tabang sa mo?
Wala. Ako. Tapos, kuan magiko kanang go-getter magugudok. Kanang gusto nako, maugin akong dapat matupad gid. So, dark pud to siya nga time because I have to take care of my mother. Kay kuan man siya. Bedridden man gud siya. For pila gid ka years, 20 plus years. Ako gini nag-atiman, ano ba? So I stood up as the breadwinner of the family. Tanan. Ako tanan. Expenses, ano ba? Unya, asa man ko mo pull up og mga kuan, finances kung wala gyud. Mo to, mga savings na ko. Not until nagi and nagi ka kan ba kanang utlanan tanan ano nimo. So pag kuan pud sa pandemic, naghinay-hinay na siya kawala. Hinay-hinay pud kawala na akong funds pud. Not
Siyempre.
until now, murag nag-pick up na po siya balik-balik na napoy nagasulod na events. Save na po, balik na po.
Your mom is still alive
No, she passed away January this year.
this year.
Oh.
This is the question that I don't know if other asked to you, but I would bravely ask to you. Wala ka nagminyo. Was it because of your love to your mom that for 20 years you took care of her?
Yes, ana po. That's one of the reasons nga nung wala akong focus, family. Ana. My mom. Ana.
How much does your mom mean to you?
Ay.
All Talks of Life would like to thank Miss Bridget. Cozy vibe and upbeat atmosphere, perfect for day-to-night mingling and dining. Ken Howell Multimedia Services. Cool Smiles Dental Clinic. Changing Smiles, Changing Lives. And Vibe Multimedia.
How much does your mom mean to you?
Ay. Kuan gyud. Importante gyud kay kong mama because my father died 2000 kuan pa. 2001. From then on, kami na lang sa balay with my younger brother because my sister and my brother or older brother, they have families of their own. Mo lang kami na lang sa balay and then tanan ako ang responsibility ba. Dili man siya burden kay lipay man ko of doing it. Murag naagid siya the moral responsibility ba. Kay ako ang naatasan yun. But more than ako ang na tagaanog responsibility, I took up the responsibility also. Na ako gimo kuan ni kay mother nako.
Wala gyud pagduha-duha.
Wala.
Even if it means giving your
Yes.
your own chance of having a relationship.
Yes, wala. Mao na gini, murag this is my fate, my destiny. In the long run, mo gina kung tanaw ba nga. Dili, mao ni.
Fate, destiny. If you're gonna have a chance to talk to your mom right now, kung naa kay gustong isulti kay mama nimo, ano saan gusto nimo isulti kay mama nimo?
Miss gina ako mother. Kay close kay me. Even up to the last days sa iyang kwan, tapad may matulog. Ana kay na may moments nga manawag siya kadlawon. Kanang she's uncomfortable, I have to change the diapers, ana ba? Mao nang na-miss na ko siya. Tapos na tulog. Kailan kong kay ko? 90s. Ana lang, sorry, emotional. Kana lang kay kanang mga moments nga naaming duha. Ma-miss na ko to. This I wanna say kay mama, wherever you are, give me more strength. Kay when you left, daghag problema. Daghag nahitabo ba? Sa family, sa finances, ana ba nga wala pa ko kabalo how to sort things out. Though lagpasan naman ako ang denial stage nga wala na gid ako mama. Pero naapa ko sa kanang pagbansay-bansay ba nga what shall I do?
What's the next step?
Okay, si mother ba kay decisive ba ito siya na tao? Kanang on an instant, nalari siya yung decision in everything that you kanang kabalo ma foresee na niya tapos this you should do ana ba marag planado na niya ba kanang lagi siya foresight in a sense of foresight more po na ako na-adapt pero now murag lisod pa ko bago lang ako January this year pa lang Mo nang after pandemic this year, grabe gid ang kanang darkest days kay January be, Christmas season pa gani. At the start of 2024, nawala din si mama. Di pa ako ano.
I understand by 20 years
Mm.
of you dedicating your life, more than half of your life,
Yes.
i-dedicate
More
nimo
than
kay
half.
mama nimo in honor,
Mm.
and you're still going through. Kay kamo man nagbilin. Yes, you can say na ang mga igsuon nimo na magud sila pamilya.
Right.
Pero ikaw nagpabilin, and that's why it's hard for you. But I know you will push through by.
Ana. With prayer, God's grace.
Anong pinangahawakan ni Don? Unsang ginapanggunitan ni Don that will, at the end of the day, kabalo siya na malampasan ni nakong adlaw ug mamumata ko.
It all boils down to my passion, love for hosting it. Looking forward to events. Naagid moabot nga events. Sa una pa, agid akong kuan mga na event. Na ako'y host na event. Mao gina siya, that kept me going. Unya, so far, napaman gid pod. Kanang napay trust sa tao to hire me. Kana ang ginapanghawakan gid. My love for hosting, my passion, my grit, napagid. Wala pa gid na siya nawala nga through time nga kung ano na siya, uso-uso ra, dili. Mo ni, this has been my bread and butter na gid gani. Kay there was a time nga, siyempre, when you are younger, murag limelight, spotlight, ikaw ang star ka, wala pa siya ni fades. Hopefully. Wala pa. Ano ba?
So, until what age do you think
Daghan gani
Don
nga.
will do hosting?
Dapat gani, kuan na, kanang slow down na. Kay there are new breeds of hosts na karon. O niya, as time changes, as time progresses, lahi-lahi na pog mga style, yeah, na mga breakthroughs, na mga with the technical onset of kana mga internet, mga wifi, ano ba? Ano lang, pabili lang gihapon. There's kanang good thing of kana bang old school gihapon. Gapon gina old school kay classic siya.
Wali mo gitubag hantod unsang edad.
Dapat ko ana gid ko. Retiring ko ana gid siya. Time no. Kay we have to make way for new talents.
If you're going to have 3 lessons that you want to share in life, unsa to?
One, integrity gid, Doc. Kana I wouldn't last this long kung walay kung kanang sa imong heart gani kanang to be of service to other people, to join them in their most happy times. Tapos being honest to what you do. Okay, right now, Doc, dili man na ikalimod after pandemic pod nga there were a lot of issues, mga nag-scam,
in our industry.
In the industry. Siguro tempting gid ang kay kaning event na to, industry brings money gid.
Yeah,
They
true.
bring money. Naagid daghanag ni prosper, ni flourish ani nga career. Pero ang uban nasilaw lang gid pod. Mao nang they were tempted to use money not intended for them. Personality man gud atong ginabaligya, atong gina-promote, atong front ginato. Sulod o gawas, in and out sa to, the person that we are. Mao nang integrity kinahanglan. One.
Integrity.
Two, I would say positive outlook. Based ato mga discuss ganiha, there are a lot of kana mga challenges, mga adballs sa imong life and sa imong career. Malagpasan na nimo if you have a positive outlook. Many times, Doc, nga when I was still starting, kanang gina-underrate gani ko nila. Especially, dili sa pag-generalize, pero kanang especially mga people who hire you from Manila or from dito mga taga-probinsya yan, yan, low quality yan kasi tempa sa hear me first, paminawa sa ako. Okay. basig makuha ninyo expectation. Dili mao niya expectation. Kaya taga Davao lang ko, taga probinsya. Uy, I have a lot of things to offer. Murag ana ba? Your direction should be to that goal. Na may mga distractions along the way.
Yes.
These are distractions kanang mga ana. But the point is, you have to reach that goal. Positive outlook yun mo.
Yun ang gagamitin mo.
Kato.
Yun yung gasolina mo.
Yes.
Yun yung
That
fuel
will
mo.
fuel you, to propel you padung sa imong goal. Distractions na, the rest of the mga problems, hindrances, mga blocks along the way. Kuha na siya, distractions na
yan.
siya.
If you have positive
Yes.
outlook, malampasan yun.
Malampasan nimo. Diretso ka sa imong goal.
Third
is passion. Dili na nimo, you can never di na matawaran sa imong sa imong self. If you love your job, if you love what you do, it's not work anymore. Marag love mo siya, love of what you do. That's primal. Nahimo siyang passion. Kay kung if you're into hosting just for the money, for the fame, for the popularity, wala, dili ka mulungtad. Kay mulubad magid ang kasikatan, mulubad mawadan magid kwarta, pero if what's burning inside of you is kanang passion gani to do what you love to do and to excel in what you do. Diha gid.
You are one of the few people na once you talk about passion, you relate it to excellence. Kasi sometimes passion dahil gusto ko lang siyang gawin, mahal ko lang siya eh. Pero ikaw, you put the word excellence in passion.
This I learned when I had my job as a disc jockey before. Ma'am Cherry Baile was our production head, national. And then she taught me, if you do something just for the sake of doing it, dili maayo. But if you do something para mo excel, kanang dili pwede nang okay na, gwapo na. No.
Dili pwedeng pwede.
Oo. Kung sa itong maogi ni dapat. That's the biggest thing I learned from Ma'am Cherry Baile. Kaya kung if you do that, anyone can do that. Pwede mga bystanders na kilid-kilid can do what
you're doing.
Oo. Pero if you do you put a mark kay malahi ka distinct ka sa ilaha. More than that, diha mo gawas ang passion eh. Diha gid always balik-balik ang passion nga. Malahi gyud ka.
Question. Ano mauna? Excellence or passion?
Passion.
Passion.
Icing on the cake na lang na excellence.
Icing on
kay mo anong sila, ikaw ang pinakamayag. Ikaw ang host gyud na. That's what they say. Pero ang ako, okay, maura man akong ginabuhat. This is what I do.
So you are very passionate on what you do, that you make sure na sakto ang imong ginabuhat.
Yes.
You don't call it excellence yet. You do what you should do.
Yeah.
But it turns out to be excellent.
Yes. Siguro, for me, no, ang makasulti og excellence ang other people. Ubang tao siguro, you excel in what you do. Dili ako siguro kay murag
excellence is not for you to say, but for others to say.
Yes.
Because they saw it.
Exactly. Tama.
Ganda nun dun. Ngayon lang yung lumabas Sarap pakinggan. Again, integrity, positive outlook, passion, and remind yourself that excellence is not for you to say.
Yeah.
It's for other people to say to you.
Yeah.
Diba? Doon, tatlong bagay yon. Sa ngayong stage ng buhay mo doon, ano pa yung gusto mong abutin aside from doing hosting until you Lagay na lang natin siguro sa scenario sa hosting. Ano pa yung mga pangarap at ini-imagine ni Don when it comes to hosting? Kasi halos lahat na host mo na eh.
Ang napay isa do, wala pa. Big ang gusto gyud ako to achieve kanang manifesting na ni Doc. Kanang big pageants. Kanang big pageant yun. Kanang akong gusto. Hopefully. Anytime soon. Hello, mga directors diya. Mga nasa bucket list na. Other than that, okay na ko.
You're
Kanang,
good?
kanang na, I've proven myself nga. Mobito na nga, ikaw ang host of hosts. Nga nang host of hosts man, kay naka-host ko sa mga wedding sa mga host food.
Pamailayan to,
Alexis Lumbatan, Brandy Fuentes. Ako nag-host ilang mga weddings ba? Okay, these are the new ones. Mga katong mga MCs nga nisunod sa to.
Pero at least ang gitawag sa mga host of host, dili tito of titos.
Tito. Padulo na.
Ay, no, grabe, no? It was a fun time for us doon. But doon, sabi mo nga, grabe ang bayad sa'yo na marinig mo na masaya lahat ng mga clients mo.
Right.
And I've seen you post on how happy they are with you hosting for the different generations in their family. If you wanted to be remembered as Don Gonzales, Masters of Ceremonies, ano yung gusto mong pinakamatandaan nila sa'yo?
I was the host with the most passion ba. Passionate gid siya sa iyang trabaho. I had many opportunities to do other things. Pero diri akong heart one thing that I would like to be remembered is the host with the vintage microphone gid. Mao ginahong long term nga gihuna-huna gid. When I started, I have to have a signature kanang mark ba. Mao nang karon na-achieve ginahong man siya. Kinsa Don Gonzales? Katong naikaraan na microphone.
Don, masarap pang pag-usapan ng maraming beses ang mga experiences natin, but thank you for sharing.
My pleasure, Doc.
The three most important things, integrity, positive outlook, passion, is I think it's the best guide sa mga bagong host na gustong tahakin tong ating ginagawa.
Right.
Don, thank you for being in the show.
Doc, don't mention. Ako ang pasalamat. I had fun. Siguro episode 2 siguro.
Siguro no. Next episode we could invite all the other Tito hosts. Sino ba yung mga Tito hosts natin diyan? Rod Rodriguez, Brandy Fuentes, Rex Del Rosario. Kung di masyado busy si Alex Lumbatan, pwede pa sumama sa atin, but
pwede.
Ryan Alejandre. Well, maybe one of these days, di ba?
Sige.
Tawagin nating Host Titos.
Host Titos. That's a good thing. Host Titos.
Yeah.
Host Titos.
Again, Don, thank you very much, Don. Thank you for
Salamat,
sharing your life, and more to that, I pray that you continuously heal, especially with the passing of your mom. Alam ko it has been months, but I know you can push through it with a positive outlook you have in life.
Yes.
Thank you, Don.
Salamat.
Guys, nakita natin ang other side of Don Gonzales. He's not only a passionate host, but more to that, a committed man to his craft, but more to that, a committed man to his mom. At doon natin nakita na yung commitment niya sa mama niya, yun din ang commitment niya sa kanyang ginagawa sa buhay. And that is being the Masters of Ceremony. Maraming salamat for joining us dito sa All Talks of Life. Hanggang sa susunod na episode. All glory to our Creator. Be awesome all the time.